Cat Black here. French Quarter Uber driver murderer had an active warrant. Sadly, unsurprisingly, the murderer of heroic Uber driver Nation Stimley had an active warrant for stabbing someone previously. Anybody who watches what passes for criminal justice here in zombie Gotham, as an expatriate friend called it, is anything but surprised. Unfortunately, community traitors are given diplomatic immunity, allowed to commit endless atrocities, seemingly without any sympathy. From our DA, who unfortunately thinks the initials mean defense attorney instead of district attorney, charged with protecting the public from persons like the murderer of this heroic Uber driver. Folks, this isn't about ideology. I'm not left, I'm not right, but I do believe in safety. And one sure way of creating safety is that you keep repeat, habitual, consensual, intentional threats to your community out of the community. It is a very simple proposition. And for those who would respond well without root causes being addressed, the cycle continues. I would have to reply. But the root cause of shooting somebody or stabbing them is that you put that person in prison or use deadly force to defend yourself against the aforementioned if possible. Black love, black safety, black self-defense are inseparably bound. If we are not going to support adequate punishment for those who prey upon us who look like us, how in God's name can we raise our voices for those outside our ranks who do harm to community members? This is good old-fashioned black nationalism. This isn't coming from the Heritage Foundation, and it doggone sure isn't coming from the DNC. It is coming from the heart and soul of our community. A father, a husband, a grandfather has been taken away from us, and the traitor who did it had committed another felony act of treason beforehand. Had he been caught, had he been prosecuted, and if we review his record, had other instances, because I'm sure these weren't his first times, been adequately addressed, then we would have Brother Nation still among us, and so many other black victims and victims in this majority black city. Safety in New Orleans rests upon the black community. It rests upon us taking back our safety, taking back our voice from outsiders who have decided that the worst among us, the perilous percentage in our ranks, somehow are more important than the majority of us who are not carjacking, who are not murdering, who are not robbing, who are trying to live dignified lives in an economy and in a system that strips us of all on a daily basis. Peace.